Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Michael Pruiksma, and I just want to welcome you to my About page. As you can, if you read more down in the blog post here, you can learn more about me and, get to know my story a little bit more. But I just wanted to make a short little personal video to say, hey, and let you know that I'm a real guy. It's actually like 10:30 at night. I'm just sitting here in my pajamas. There's a big snowstorm going on right now, but I just want to, give you like a little behind the scenes, you know, little like behind the scenes action of, what really I have here to make money online. And I can tell you right now, it's not much. I'm using my, iPhone as my camera, and I just upload it right onto my computer, which is sweet now. Technology is just amazing, but I don't have no special big computer or really anything like that. All I have is just a little laptop. That's all. I got like a little desk from Walmart a few years ago. I do have a nice comfy computer chair, but I just bought this whiteboard for Christmas the other day, and it's just cool, do little whiteboard style presentations and stuff like that. Nothing special, but I just want to let you know that I'm just an average guy. I'm going to be 31 this coming February, and what really happened to me, what really turned me to making money online is I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired, like being controlled by a job. Ever since I was little, everything I was taught was, go to school, get a good job, and try to save for retirement. But as you read more in my story below, like I tried all that, and it lasted about 5 years. I started out working as a construction worker, operating heavy machinery for 14, 15 hour, and then just about 5 years into it, I was making upwards of $30 an hour. And that was in, I think, early 2003, 2004 or something like that. And remember when like the big economy took a crap, and like the housing market took like a crap. No one really was buying houses, and no one was building houses and all that stuff, and that really affected the construction industry and all that. And then that's what I wanted to do. I actually still wish I was, operating machines today. Now my goal is to, make more than enough money here online, and buy my own little piece of property and my own little excavator. I can go out and dig what I want, where I want, and however I want. But that's not really the story. But I just wanted to let you know that it's all right to want something bigger and better than what you have. You know, that's what I was always taught, was just go to school, get a good job, try to save for retirement. But when I realized reality sucks, the economy sucks, like all this stuff that is working against you, it's almost impossible to, you know, follow what worked for my parents, what, 40 years ago now. When they were growing up, it was crazy. Like if you guys had like a job in the government or like the county or something like that, like you were set. You never thought like anything would ever happen to you. You had awesome benefits, you had good medical coverage, and you had like a good reliable job that you thought was going to be there until you died. But now look at the government. The government shuts down like how many times a year? How much trillions of dollars are they in debt? Like they're struggling more than we are, and that's affecting this whole world and the whole economy and the jobs and the corporations. And even like the huge corporations out there are struggling just because prices are going up, gas prices are going up, healthcare is going up. fuel and all this stuff is just going up. So then they're not making as much profit. So then they try to, gain as much as they can by hiring people that aren't really qualified but are willing to work for less than us. Maybe people that didn't really have much, and then they was making unemployment their whole life, and they see a job for like $7 or $8 an hour, they jump into it and they're the happiest in the world. But guys, I'm telling you right now, $7, $10, it just doesn't cut it anymore. And ever since I lost my job, I was unemployed for over 8 months. I couldn't get unemployment because I voluntarily moved from New Jersey to Maryland down here, and you know I was searching so hard to find an excavation job, even, like driving one of those trash pickers on the beach at night and stuff like that. Like anything to like drive machines and stuff. I loved it. So, the only thing I knew how to do was open the newspapers, open the local newspapers, open the guide. I'm sure a lot of you seen my ad in the guide and here on my website now, in exactly the same place I was 2, 3 years ago. I was looking for something better than just working at a job that I didn't really want to work at for a little bit of money, you know, and I wasn't going to make $10 an hour at this job working 40, 50 hours a week and then come home and go to another night job making $7, $8 and just spending my whole time working at a job just being frustrated, angry, depressed, pissed off that, my bills weren't paid. I couldn't do what I could do, and it just led me down a sorrow path of, going to the bars, drinking, just trying to forget all my problems, just trying to, pretend that it doesn't exist, just try to pretend that my life wasn't as really bad as it was. But then, I was coming home, got a DUI, had a Class A CDL, all that stuff, guys. It just got pulled out right from under me, got thrown into jail, thousands upon $1,000 of fines, court costs, lawyers. I think that was like a close to like a $30,000 mistake, and then plus I didn't have any money because I was unemployed for 8 months. I sold just about everything I had just to pay my bills and try to keep my nose above water, and then this happens to me. So then I went through all that, all the heartaches, all the trouble, all that stuff, and I just realized, I don't know if it was like a video that I seen or I was listening to like a call or something like that, but someone told me everything that ever happened to me in my entire life led me exactly to this point right here, right now. And if I stopped and looked ahead, I I could not, I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a goal for my future. I didn't know what I was going I didn't even know really what I was going to do because, all I thought was I was working at a job, and then when that job ends, I find another job, and then before I know it, somehow, some way, some way out of my power, something's gonna happen to this job, and then I'm gonna have to downgrade again. And then I like build up to about like 13, $14 an hour, right? And then eventually it's going to be over. Something's going to happen to the lawn care industry, like all these, pesticide regulations, and, you know, it gets so hot in the summertime, so stressed, so dry. The people just wonder what the hell we're doing there because we're putting fertilizer down on like friggin' dead grass that's not even growing. And it just sucks, but what really like made it click for me to get into marketing, getting onto like the online industry was I overheard, the boss and the owner was having like a phone conference or something like that to like cuz like the long kid company I work for is like it's just a franchise. So they have like their agreement that, they have to spend like $30,000 a year for like a marketing budget. And the sad part is they do the same thing every year and they don't get any results. They spend like 30 grand on like direct mail, making a TV commercial and a bunch of other crap that just doesn't work. And I'm like, wait, you just spent $30,000 in like a few weeks, and I'm here working my ass off 8 to 10 hours a day, 360 days of freaking year, and I'm barely clearing $25,000. I'm like, wait, there's something wrong with this picture here. So then that's what really, you know, gave me that idea. I can make so much more money marketing online, making money online than actually going out there and doing physical labor, torturing myself. Because another thing I heard that really made it snap for me was, you know, you make 80% of your income using 20% of your body. That's your brain. And then you make 20% of your income using 80% of your body, just doing physical labor, like at a job. They don't want you to think. They have everything. They have their plans. They have everything in motion. All they need is someone to fill that role. They don't want you to think. They don't pay you to think. They pay you just enough money to come back every single day to do the same thing over and over and over again. But then you don't make enough money. Wait, let me like this is another thing. I'm no professional. I fumble up. I mumble. Can't really spit my words out. I'm no professional speaker. I was actually shy as can be. It took me to like 11th grade to actually answer the phone. But you make just enough money to keep coming back every day, but you make just, wait, hold on, retake. You make just enough money to keep coming back day after day, year after year, you make, but you don't make as low. Hold on, retake. You make just enough money to keep coming back every day, but you don't make enough money to quit. That's what I meant to say. So, just to show you, I'm just a normal guy. I have really no special powers. I got scars, I got bruises. I'm just sitting here in just a raggedy old t-shirt that I got at some like car show like 2, 3 years ago. And you know, I just want to let like now I want to, and you can see this is just one of my spare bedrooms here in my house. Like this is no like fancy dancy computer room or anything like that. It's just our spare bedroom. When people come, I just take my laptop, go into the other room, sit in the living room, go into the bonus room and do what I have to do. It is pretty really simple because all I really do is blog, make a video, and tell others. Advertise. Through social media, and a lot of you seen my ads in the guide and a couple of local newspapers and Craigslist and all that stuff around. It's just so simple because I spend $10 on an ad for the guide, right? And then I get like 200-300 people a week coming to my website, and that turns into like close to like two to sometimes like $500 in a week. I mean, just because there are so many people that are just frustrated and tired at working for a job and they want to find the better way. And guys, I just want to let you know that this is the better way. So I'm making this video here. You're on this. I'm just going to put this video here. You're on this page. I don't really have to show that to you. But I wish there was a way I can switch this back around. But I don't know if I can, and I don't even know if you're really going to be able to see this or not. But this is, if you guys click on make money here. Let me see. If you click on, where is it? This make money tab up here, right? And you click here. This little system here, this is really what I use to make money online. It's an automated system. It's free to use. It's very low cost to get set up, and it does 95% of the work for me, because guys, all you really need to do is advertise this to people, and then when you get people that enter in their email address here, and then traffic becomes leads, and then those leads, you know, gets automatically sent into your autoresponder, and then inside this system that you're going to see is a simple 4 steps that my man Chuck here, you know, does all the explaining, helps everyone set up, and lets them know exactly what they need to do, when they need to do, and how to do it. So, I mean, guys, this is awesome. This is only available in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. But, you know, as you can see right here, that's my name. Michael Pruiksma, right there. I'm the 3rd one down on the leaderboard. Dude, just this month, as you can see, it's only the 21st, right? And I already got 7 signups. I'm in 3rd place right now, which I think is awesome, because, you know, this is what I make here. You know, this email for $25, $33, $25, $33, $25. And as you can see, I don't know if you can really see or not, but, you know, it's all pretty consistent. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 11, 19, 11, 21, 11, 22, 11, 24, 11, 24, 11, 24, and it just keeps going and going. Trying to figure out. I'm trying to look over the computer. You know, you can see 25, 33, 25, 33, 66, 25. You know, I just, you know, bam, PayPal, send a couple $100 right to my bank. $50, $66, $25, $33, 25, 33, 25, 33, 25, 33, transferring money to my bank. And then those are just the first 2 steps. And then inside here, I don't know if you could see that, but just about $1,200 in like just a couple months, guys. I mean, I hope, you know, I can get this point across to you that you don't have to be nothing special. You don't have to have like big name brand equipment. I have some Dell, you know, I still have Windows 7 on here. I don't have nothing special. I have like an iPhone 5, nothing special. You know, I have a cheap whiteboard with just some easel stand. You know, like it might have cost $20 for this. You know, The what really makes this happen is in your head. Belief is the most important part of anything. If you believe you can do it, you're gonna do it. If you think it might work, you're gonna try it, you're not sure, you know, I can't promise you any type of results. But if you were like me, frustrated, pissed off, hated life, wanted to just quit your job because you hated it so bad, but you couldn't because it was your only source of income, guys, you are going to be the next millionaire. I'm telling you now, because this is how, you know, millionaires are made. It's those people that have this idea, that have this drive that gets them to the next level. And once you just set a goal for yourself. Say, when you first get started, say, all right, I want to try to get 5 people to check out, this free online payday system. Once you get that, then the next day say, all right, now today I want to get 7 people. Then the next day I want to get 10 people. And just keep increasing your goal every day. And before you know it, you look back like a few months later, you're like, holy shit, I can't believe the progress that I made through this time. Like there's a lot of people that's gonna say, "Oh, it's just a scam. It doesn't work. Don't believe them. It only works for people that know what they're doing." And you know why? Because the whole world, like I just listened to an audio the other day. That's another awesome thing is turn out all the negative bullshit in your head. You know, a lot of people like just love to watch the news and all that stuff, love to listen to like talk radio, love to, all this drama, all this negative stuff, guys. I'm telling you, when you put negative stuff in your head, negative stuff comes out and you wonder why your life sucks so much and you wonder where you went wrong. You wonder what's, where you took the wrong turn in life. When you put in good information, if you watch like an inspiring video, you listen to like an audio, you listen to like an audio book, you read a book, guys, I'm telling you, when you put good information in your head, good information comes out. And there is really nothing that is going to take you to where you want to go but you. Just like just like me, like back in the day, you know, I didn't have a plan. I just thought I was gonna work at a job and whatever happened happened. Like I like to say this, like I was just living my life like I was floating down the rapids on a raft. I couldn't control where I was going. I couldn't control how fast or how slow I was going. I just let everything happen to me. And then when I realized that if I set goals for myself, if I have dreams and want to conquer them, you can shoot for the stars and at least land on the moon, guys. I'm telling you, it freaking works. And you're gonna be just so excited and so happy once you get in and start making money. Because then you're gonna be like, yeah, job, I had it. I can tell you right now, there is never going to be a better feeling in the world when you go into your boss and say, you know what? I'm sorry, I quit. They'll be like, why? Because this job is actually holding me back. This, if I didn't have to come into this job, I can make so much more money than if I was here trading my time for money, guys. I'm telling you, profits are better than wages. You trade your time for money, or you can leverage a little automated system that does the selling, the explaining, pretty much everything for you. If you're asleep, if you're awake, if you're at work, if you're out enjoying life, doing what you want to do. I was over last year. Yeah, I was at the Ocean City Air Show, and I got, I kept, my phone kept blowing up. I kept getting commission notification after commission notification, and it turns out, I made, I think it was like $1,125 hanging out at the air show. I mean, I put in a lot of work to make that happen, but once it happens, guys, I'm telling you, it's such an enjoyable moment. It's something where you can look back on and say, I did it, you know. So I'm telling you guys, right below this video here, I have a video from I've been listening to a book. It's called The 7 Steps to Become a Network Marketing Professional by Eric Worre, and he has a speech of, I think, when he was 20 years old in front of 14,000 people, guys. And I'm telling you, it rocked my world. And I'm telling you, it's going to make you see stars too. So, guys, make sure you check that out. And most of all, guys, scroll up to the top of the page, click make money. But before that, scroll to the bottom of the page, leave me a comment. You can see there's just people that are coming here, wanting to make money, guys. I'm helping everyone out possible. I created, a special team members only like bonus that I got, just piles of free bonuses that you can use to help excel yourself, your business, your money making ability online. We have groups, we have training sites, we have, all the tools and training that you'll need to make money and get started, guys. And, I'll talk with you later. And I really appreciate you for checking out this video. And I really appreciate you for being right here, right now, because I know you were just like me back 2 years ago. You were looking for something that was better than just working at a job. You knew you were someone better than just struggling through life, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering when, the next day was going to get better, if the next day was going to get better. So I'm going to tell you right now, do something today. Do something right now. Click make money. Enter in your email address. Check out this system. Get started with step 1. Get started with step 2. Get started with step 3. Do step 4, guys. And then you're on your roll. You're on roll. You have your own little system set up and just share it with the world. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you on the next page or my next blog. Make sure you bookmark my site. Leave me a comment and come back as soon as you can. Guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And have a great day. Peace.